Hi there, my name is David. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to discuss the planner that I did for 2024. Uh, this is basically just a review on the planner, just to show you what was done for this planner and just to show the completed work that I've done. With the first month of January, I'm not going to go through all the months, but I just wanted to talk about the month of January. We all have good intentions, and basically, what I did was I did a board for the year of things I wanted to do, and this board or planning board for the year. It was just something I thought would be fun to do and just to be a bit more creative. As the year went on, I would add little notes to it just to show that I wanted to do something specific. And it actually came out really well, and I was quite surprised that I actually did some of this. I don't do everything because we all have intentions, and sometimes it doesn't always work the way we want to. But a lot of the things I have done, and there are things that I haven't done. So I will be doing another board soon, and then I will be looking to see what kind of projects I want to do. As the when I went into February, I started working on making my boards a little bit better, just to make them look more interesting. And basically, that's what I started to do. I started using washi tape a lot more because I would have specific things that needed to be done on certain days. And then I found that that was much easier to do. I really liked this very basic kind of boards that I did, and I was able to make them work really well. And it was just a nice way of doing it. I had a separate a board that I'd put also within the months, and this was basically just to act as something extra for a dashboard. So basically, I had two dashboards here, and this is what I would do. Some of the pages I was going to put something on here, write something on here, and sometimes I didn't do that. But overall, the months worked out really well. And then some pages I would do really interesting stuff, and then work and do writing as well as this kind of very mild journaling in some of these pages, and that's what I found really interesting to do. Um, I think for this here as well, I think maybe I should do more quotes and do a little bit more interesting pages for, the pages to do. I did a book and movie a list as well. There are some TV shows I wanted to do, but I found that I didn't look at all of them, and some of them were really good, but then I didn't really watch all of them that I had put on the list. So these are some of the shows and TV shows that I wanted to see, but I just really didn't get around to doing it. Some of the pages are really quite colorful, and here's a book page that I did. Um, I didn't read enough. I read some books during the year, and I meant to do reviews on them, but I didn't actually have the time. So that's something maybe I should do, is just read a book and then do a review once I've read it. And then some other listings could be, for shopping and that kind of thing, which I don't really put in this. I tend to put my shopping list in the mini Filofax, and so this is how this works. I really like the color pages. I just thought it made it much more brighter than instead of just the black and white. And since I was using a vintage typewriter, I found that it actually worked really well with the vintage typewriter instead of me writing in here. So a number of these pages are very much like that. I would often, here's a small quote that I did, where what makes you feel better, and I would just write down things that would make me feel better, things like books or doing craft work or doing planner work or just visiting friends, or going to a restaurant, or the ordinary things. So I would just kind of try to think about ways in which you could make yourself feel better. So that's what this page was all about. And I really enjoyed thinking about this for a while, and it was really interesting to do. Um, some pages were just like very basic black and white pages that I found. Some other pages, especially for later in the year, I just found very interesting to try and make Pacific pictures for, and I really enjoyed it. My favorite month was probably June, because I really enjoyed the projects that I did for here, and I actually did quite a bit of work on June, and it actually came out really well. And I really liked these colored pages, the way they came out, and I just thought they were very interesting for what they were able to do. And I really like how I was able to combine the writing and the typing together, and it just made the pages look a lot more interesting. When it came to July, I found July was also a nice month to do. Some of these pages that I did were really quite good, and I just found it quite interesting to do some of these pages the way they came out. And I found I was quite busy in July, and there was a lot of pages that I did extra to make these pages work, and I just thought it would be really nice to actually do extra bit of work on July, just to see how this planner would work out. And actually this month was quite busy, and I was quite surprised about the listings that I had. I even looked at job descriptions because I was interested in what types of jobs that people do, and I was just wondering if they did planning themselves. So one of the things I was looking at is personal assistants, what was their duties and responsibilities. So I was just kind of interested in that kind of job, just to see what that's about. I did a lot of extra color pages. I did a development page as well, a goals page as well. And this was basically what this page here was for. So this was just really to help me kind of in the mid-year to try and have a better focus from the board that I initially did the beginning of the year. And this was just to carry on with what I had initially decided to do in the first month of the year. It just started to get a little bit busy when August came along. I started to things started to change a little bit during the work periods. I found that there was a lot of changes that were starting to come up. So August became a little bit of a different month, and then I found that it was a lot of changes were coming, also family changes as well. So I noticed there were some things that were happening. Um, Overall, when September came, there were pages that I left out before September, and I really I found the last month of August, or the last week of August, I should say. I just found it a little bit more tricky, and there was a page I didn't fill out because I meant to fill out an extra page for some work that I wanted to do, but I never had the time to do it. So this is a blank page that I never filled out for the month of August, and that's how that happened. With September, I found that I decided to do different pages with different fonts, because I did these photocopied pages on either side, and basically it was just to show a difference, just a different method of font, because October was coming and I thought I really wanted to do a pre-page beforehand. So I did these different fonts for these pages just to show for the month of September. So that was the new thing I was trying, and it actually came out looking really good. So I was quite pleased about this pages overall. This is the month of October. I really like this month and I was really struggling. I made a previous video on that and I was really trying to figure out how to get these pages to look really good. And I kept changing my mind quite a lot because I just wanted to have a specific format. I ended up doing it like this. Eventually, I did have previous separate pages that I was going to use, but I never used them, and I ended up doing my October planner like this, and I really liked it. October was very unusual because I actually went away on holiday, so some of this is blank here, but then I went on holiday and I didn't really want to take heavy planners with me and to carry a lot of stuff, so this had to stay home, and I just took my mini Filofax with, and that's what I used for my holiday. I really liked the month of October. I thought it was nice. I did have a relaxing time with it, and I just thought it was really it really came interesting. I really wanted to fill notes and quotes on this page, and I never really got the time to do it. So that's something I'm going to try and do more regular with the next year, with 2025. And what I'll be doing with that is I'm just going to make better pages. I did do a quote, I did do an analysis page. This is a page based on one of Charles Dickens' novels that I'd read, Great Expectations, and I was very interested about one of the characters. And I thought, well, let's look at what's going on with the character. What actually are they as people? And I was really, I really quite, I've really found it quite interesting because I was able to figure out some parts of the personality that I'd never seen before, and I really felt that this was really an interesting way to look at stuff. I really enjoyed doing this analysis as well because I actually got to see kind of the human side of some of the characters, and I really found that quite interesting. So this was kind of my kind of Halloween special, if I had to say, and this is what I did, and it came out really well. The other thing is I didn't really want to do anything too heavy. I didn't want to do anything too scary, or do the usual, kind of horror story things. I just wanted to do something light that had a kind of Halloween theme to it, but it was kind of light and something of interest. So overall, I really enjoyed October. I had extra notes and I did a lot of extra things for October, and then I put a little checklist on here as well. So this worked out really well for October, and I really enjoyed it a lot. I really liked some of the dark pages that I had for it. I thought they came out really well, and I just thought it was really great. Overall, I really enjoyed this month of October. I also did some affirmations, and that came out really really great. I even added an extra affirmation board. I was just so interested in October. I actually did something extra, and I did an affirmation board as well, and this I really enjoyed. It's just really about what I want to do, where I want to go, and just just to have fun with these pages as they are. So this is the creative part of what I was doing for October, and this was the month that I really enjoyed the most. We come to November, and things started to change rather dramatically. Work changed, issues with relatives and friends changed. A lot of things changed in November. After November, and then I started to struggling with doing the pages for November, and so I managed to do November, but I didn't actually put anything extra in it. My heart really wasn't in these pages, and I did them in the most basic way I could. I found my days had changed as well. some of the usual things that always been the same suddenly changed dramatically. So things like appointments or meetings, that changed a lot, and so I had to kind of adjust during the month of November. And also with friends and relatives, some of the relatives got unwell, so I had to kind of help around with that. So that's one of the things I had to do. Um, then I did December, and then December, and on the previous videos, it was a hard month. I found December very difficult. Um, so many things changed. I was spending a lot of time doing other things, and instead of enjoying the month of November, the very first 2 weeks of November was the hardest I ever had, and it was just such a direct change, and I thought it was really difficult. But this is what I did for December. I've done a video on this before, and it actually I managed to finish it, so I was quite pleased with overall. I wish I could have done more quotes and added extra things to here, because that's really what I like doing, but I just really didn't have the time. So this was December, and this is what's happened. Overall, I will say that these pages were really nice to do. I really liked some of the pages. I liked this page. There's a lot of pages that I really enjoyed. I liked what makes you feel better month. I thought that was a great idea. And there's just some pages that are a little bit more blank, but I just wanted to fill them in as best I can. This is I won't be keeping this. The reason why I won't be keeping is because I have small space on which I do my planners, and I really can't just keep these things for long term. I usually keep this for about a year and then I throw it away because there's just no space for it. And so I will be looking at this for the month and for the next year, and then this will be emptied out, and then I will be using this on another day. I really enjoyed doing this. This was one of the nicest planners I've done so far. I used to do a kind of planner with a binder in it, with a coiled binder, but I don't use those anymore. I find that I like the Filofax, and I like the A5 size in particular. I find it's really useful to do, and it's something I really look forward to working in. So this is the overall planner of what I've done for the year of 2024. I hope it's of interest, and I hope that you find that this is something useful you can look at. So I just want to say thank you very much for subscribing and leaving a comment, and I want to say thank you to all the other subscribers. Thank you for following me. It's much appreciated, and I will be doing another video soon. I actually don't know what I'm going to do next. I have to think of something, so I will be doing that soon. So I want to say thank you for watching. I will be seeing you in the next video, and I will see you soon.